Might have to restart this. I just dumped a whole cup of coffee on the ground. Anybody want to come and chit chat with me so I can say hi? Let you know what my plans are, besides the fact that I have coffee all over me and all over the floor. Hi, Esther. Hi, Karen. I'm sitting here in a mess and I hit go before I cleaned up the mess. So, if I seem like I'm sitting in a sticky situation, I'm literally sticking. I just accidentally. This was sitting on this tray. I moved the tray forgetting it was there because I haven't drank coffee since I've seen you guys last, and it's all over the place. But I also have my water. Do you have your water? And it's not filled. I just was not prepared this morning. But I woke up, I was like, I want to get on and say hi to any of the swells that are here. Give a brief synopsis of where I've been, what I've been doing, going forward, what I'm going to be doing, what my plans are. I literally just got out of bed, you guys. Here it is only 6 o'clock. So I didn't bother doing anything with anything except I just threw a brush through. I'm well, Esther. I'm a lot better. How are you? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon there, so you've already probably all been walking and everything, right? There was something I wanted to comment to you on. And since I did just wake up, I'm not there, but I believe somebody close to you passed away. And if that's, I want to be correct in my, whatever it is that I say. But I remember reading something and literally doing this and this. I wish I could remember exactly what it was. But I guarantee you when I wake up, it'll come to me because I'm pretty good that way. Karen, it's 9 o'clock there. Your sister. I'm so sorry about your sister. I'm so sorry for you. And I literally remember just scrolling, because I scroll real fast because I'm doing 100 million things and just going, oh, I'm so sorry, my friend. Good morning, Janet. It's great to see you too. I'm hoping that a whole bunch of the folks, look I got 2 thumbs up. I haven't been here in a really super duper long time. Good morning, Lori. Do you guys have your water? Because where you live, you've had time to at least have had one of these. Esther's had time to have all of hers. Like I said, I spilled my coffee. I'm just rambling for a minute till we can see if we get maybe 10 people in here. See if 10 of the how's everybody doing? I want to know how you guys are doing. Let's see. The last time I was on here, I did fill you guys in that Oliver has moved in with his dad. That took a bigger toll on me than I ever imagined. I literally went into mourning. He's a whole 7 miles away. Good morning, Charlene. Good morning. So on top of that, and then we'll talk about weight, and we'll talk about mental everything. But I'm good, you guys. I'm good this morning. I've been dying to get on here and talk to you, but my iPad is broken. I was sitting here, our couch is a recliner, and I was sitting here one night and I was on my iPad and I sat it down and I went to bed and I got up the next day and I couldn't find my iPad. I was like all day long, I couldn't find my iPad. So Steve came home and he took the couch apart. Well, my iPad had slid down into the reclining part and it's all broken. So we need to tread softly. I don't want the whole screen falling apart while we're chatting. I've been dying to get on here and say hello. So it's working. Janet says, my granddaughter went back with her mom on a trial basis. It's very bittersweet. It's hard, isn't it? It's very hard, and I can't talk about it too much. The thing, Janet, with me is that be careful what you wish for. You know what I mean? It's like, I've been saying to you guys, and I've been saying to Steve, when do we get our time? We're raising this little boy, and now he's gone, and it's like, where's my boy? You know? And to add insult to injury, and I'm not complaining. I'm just filling you guys in on the as the Johnsons grow. He's at that age where he won't text me, he won't answer my calls, he doesn't want to hang out with me, he doesn't want to go to breakfast, he doesn't want to go to lunch, he doesn't want to do anything with me. And I was taking it really personally for a really long time, and then everybody's like, Nita, he's at that craptastic age where he may not like you for a couple of years. And it's not that he doesn't like you, he's just feeling his oats. He's very hormonal. He's almost got a mustache. His face is very acne prone. He's grown a ton. So his hormones are in gear, and hanging out with his grandmother isn't the first thing on the list to do. But it's been hard. It's been super hard. Janet, I hope everything works out, though. He's happy. He lives with his dad, and I'm repeating myself, but somebody may not have been here. Yeah, you know what? So it's so weird. He has his own bedroom over there. We had him over, and we were going through this thing where we would go to dinner every Friday night. He would spend the night. And then he was complaining about his bedroom. We didn't like his bedroom here. He was claustrophobic. He couldn't sleep. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's been your bedroom for 6 years, you know? I don't know. It's just very, very complex. But he got his classes. He's going to start junior high on the 12th. This is the part that I'm really blown away by. I'm extremely proud. In his distance learning, he did excellent. Good morning, Denise. It's been a long time. I'm here to catch up. I'm just babbling for a minute. In all his new classes, he's in honor classes. Now, when he did the distance learning, his grades were great. Sans math. Math, I think he needs a tutor in math. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, he's in honors. And he's going to be in junior high, and I'm scared, but we're not going to talk about that. So anyways, I wanted to come on, see how and what everybody is doing as far as their weight loss. Are you not doing it anymore? You're doing the same thing. You've switched from this to that. I'm curious to know, and I'm here to tell you what happened to me, which most of you know because I've already shared it. It just escalated. Again, I preface what I'm going to tell you that right now I'm feeling great because a week ago, maybe a little bit more, I put a plan into motion. Hanging in there, Esther. Hang in there, my friend. You have a lot of people that love you, and we're all here, and we're all thinking about you, and we all have you in our hearts. Okay, Denise. Okay, so this is something that I've been debating. If I, because I'm an open book. I tell you guys like everything. Good. And I've been going back and forth in my head because I have a lot of time to think. Do I tell them everything? Do I just tell them partially, like, this is what I'm going to do? I gained some weight, which, I mean, you guys can see me. It's not like, I'm pulling the wool over your eyes. During the pandemic and since we've gone into healing, I am over 200 pounds. I weigh more, weighed in this morning, and I still weigh more now than I did when I started Weight Watchers 4 years ago. I just, mentally, physically, everything shut down from everything that was going on. I just didn't care. And I know I'm not alone, and that's why I'm putting it out there and telling you guys, because somebody's going to see this at some point, whether it be live, whether it be playback, and they'll do one of two things. They'll either judge me and go, wow, wish I could give two shits, or they'll go, oh my gosh, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Thank you, Esther, and I appreciate that so much. But you know what the thing is, and I have to say this, is I need to care about me, and I haven't been caring about me for a very, very long time. I just haven't cared. I literally. I'm back in motion. I've made a plan. Charlene, I don't know your stats. The lowest I got on WW was I was at 160. Okay, this is something else. I'm going to be bouncing around, but here's something I want to tell somebody who may not be listening. Thank you, Lourdes. I appreciate that. Thank you. I want somebody to hear this because it's super important. I'm not going to look at the comments for a moment. If you are feeling good and you are feeling comfortable and you look in the mirror and you like what you see and you put your clothes on and you like how you feel and you go out in public and you're trucking around the market, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and you're okay with yourself. Hey, I'm cool, I'm not so bad. WW or what else? The keto peoples, or the Jenny Craig peoples, or the diet peoples, or these peoples. They tell me that I need to lose 10, 20, 15 more pounds. Dang, because I feel really good right now. Stay comfortable. Stay comfortable. Nose rub. Sorry. That's where I blew it. That's where I started losing control when the pandemic hit. I was at a place, you guys, where I was so happy. I loved the way I looked. I loved myself. I loved being around people. Whoops, hang on. Oh, we don't want the world to burn. Shit. Hold on, you guys. My iPad is not... shoot. Have a great day, Lourdes, and thank you for your kind words. Thank you so much. You know what? The problem is, kids, is with my iPad being broken, the touch screen is not allowing me to do everything I want to do, and none of my moderators are here this early because I didn't tell anybody I was going to be here. Shoot. Janet, are you still here, or did you split, or are you going to split soon? Anyways, that's one of my main messages. If you know what, do what feels good for you. Had I just stayed where I was, Anita, I thought I was the bomb.com and didn't worry about getting what they told me I had to. Okay, Denise. I'm trying to see. I want to see if I, okay, hold on a minute. It won't let me tap and make you a mod. My screen isn't working. Okay. If you're happy where you are and they're telling you you need to lose another 10, 15 pounds, I need you guys to keep something in mind. They are a business. And if you're not sitting in their green chair, I'm still, by the way, I am a Weight Watcher. I'm a green Weight Watcher. I will always be a green Weight Watcher. I love the program. I will always do it. I am just saying that I have spoken to so many men and women who, what they tell them where they need to be is way further than a lot of us need to be or want to be. Denise, I don't know what's deleted, darling. I don't know. I wish, if I had one wish, I've had a lot of wishes. I have a lot of wishes. I would love to go back to when I was 165 and rethink recalculate everything as far as I gotta get lower. WW says I need to get lower. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this instead of just staying where I was good. Like everybody else, the big P. I'm not gonna say the P word or the E word. Or the V word. Let's not use any of those words because then they'll bury my video. Sent me into a little tizzy, and then with all of her moving, and then again, I just didn't care. Well, I care again. I'm feeling better. I've come to the point where I've realized that I cannot, it's no secret that I enjoy having a glass of wine or 20, or a glass of vodka and sparkling ice or 20. And during the pandemic, and then, after the pandemic, during the pandemic, it was like, well, who cares, right? I'm just going to do it. And I know I'm not alone. I've been reading a lot of articles where, especially women, they really let it take over their lives. Mine didn't take over my life, but it stalled me from being able to lose weight. I have never stopped tracking. I always have the right foods, but as long as I have any alcohol at all, I'm not going to lose any weight. Okay, so I've stopped having any alcohol at all. This morning, Steve rolled over and he said, it's Friday, we're going to go out to dinner tonight. And I wanted to just punch him in the face because Brenda, thank you for putting that out there. Brenda, thank you for putting that out there because somebody else is going to read it. I read it, and now I don't feel so all alone because I put on 50 pounds. Denise says, the thing I learned from last year is it's very important to enjoy every day we have on this earth. Also accept yourself for who you are. Love yourself. And Anita, you have to take care of you. Try not to listen to all the chatter. Just keep going. If there is one thing I've learned. Okay. Denise, that's the problem, is I didn't care about myself, and I'm working on getting back to that place. I'm working on getting back to the spot where I feel like I'm worthy of something. Having all over split kind of set me back a little bit because it's like I still hear him in the other room. I think he's calling me. Do I need to do something for him? Shouldn't I be getting his food? Shouldn't I be getting his clothes? So that made me feel kind of like, well, what's my existence here for? Oliver's gone. What do I do now, And for those of you who aren't raising a grandchild or haven't, I don't expect you to understand, but it's just like my whole existence and what I felt was my purpose is no longer. And Denise, you're right, and that's what I would tell you if you were telling me what I'm telling you now. Saying it and doing it are two completely different things. When you're just sleeping, and that's all I do is sleep. It's like I'll get up and I'll do the dishes and I'll vacuum and I'll spill coffee all over the place. And then I'll, I can't see. And I'll be like, normally, and I'd go back to bed. Well, I've changed that a week ago. I'm on the green plan. As of this morning, I lost 0.8 this week, which I'm disappointed in, but I think next week is when I have to just be patient. I know that there's going to be a week where it kicks in, where I'm not going to have any alcohol in my system. I'm not going to have the weight gain from the alcohol. I love alcohol. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just, and it's just, so that's that. And no wine, not just one little, a lot of people are like, well, Nita, just have half a glass with some sparkling water or whatever. I can't. With me, it's just like Weight Watchers. It's like anything. With me, it's all or nothing. And for these last months, it's been nothing across the board. But we're going to get back into it now. I mean, even drinking coffee again. What the heck is going on there? Oh, Denise, you know what? No, I just got out of bed. Oh, this darn chipped tooth. So I just wanted to come back and slowly, get back in the groove of coming back on YouTube because you guys, this is what brought me the most joy. I loved waking up every morning, turning you guys on, getting all my stuff, making sure you had your water, making sure I had everything, and just chatting with you swells. This week people brought food to me. I'm glad that I'm eating my own food again. I love salads. I drink the Heineken 35. See, Esther, you're so lucky that you're able to do that because I don't drink beer, but let's say your Heineken was my vodka and sparkling water. I can't drink a vodka and sparkling water. I have to drink. I can't. It's all or nothing. You know what? I wish I liked salads. I just don't like salads. Hello, Becky. Good to see you. Thank you. I'm good. I'm better. Excuse me. Oh, I got a bug in my arm. Yeah, it's just, it's like, okay, here's the thing. I say that a lot, don't I? Here's the thing. My sister says it too. I read a lot of WW content and just diet culture content. And people talk about their addiction to food, which is why they have gained weight, right? Okay, they like food. I don't love food. Food is like, it drives Steve crazy because he's like, what do you want for dinner tonight? I'm like, I don't care. I just really don't care. I like alcohol, and that's what makes me gain weight, so I just can't drink it. I stopped drinking before the pandemic. Then the pandemic hit, and I had made every excuse in the world, right? So now that we're back to normal and I'm vaccinated and things I know are iffy, and we're not going to talk about that just because of them burying my video. But I just wanted to come on, say hi, let you guys know that I miss you, let you know that I love you. If anybody's struggling as much as me, you're not alone. I'm going to go to a meeting at 8 o'clock today. It's only 6:30. My normal meeting is Friday at 8 o'clock. I've been in touch with my leader through the whole pandemic, and I keep telling her I don't want to come because I'm too embarrassed. Everybody's going to see me. And then I got to thinking, well, if somebody else from my meeting, like me, gained a whole ton of weight and walked in, would I feel sympathy or an empathy? And like, oh man, that stinks. I know how she or he feels. Or would I be going, no, because those of us who go through it understand it better than those that don't, right? Am I right, as Lou would say? Where is Lou? I haven't seen her in so long. I haven't seen so many of you guys in so long. Thank you, Denise. It's good to see you, too. It's good to see all you swells. Other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything new or exciting. Nothing. I just got coffee all over my feet. Been to Disneyland twice, and it's not my Disneyland yet. We went on a great Oh, here we go. We went on a really beautiful vacation. We went up the coast. We went to, if anybody's familiar with California, we had one night in Pismo Beach. I get Morro Bay and Pismo mixed up. And then we spent 2 nights up at Cayucas. And oh my gosh, you guys, it was just what the doctor ordered. Our rooms were beautiful. They were right on the sand. Steve and I just kicked back and sat in our chairs and breathed that, Esther, that ocean air. We had great weather. But let me tell you a little something else. This is stuff that I'm putting out there because I want to hear myself say it. I want anybody who may slowly still be gaining to listen to my words. Put on your listening ears, as Judge Judy would say. If you're slowly gaining right now, I'm hoping that everybody's getting a grip now that we're getting semi-normal and we're all going to work on getting back down. But if anybody, because I still am, excuse me, my nose itches, I'm sorry. If you're slowly gaining, put on the brakes, man. Do whatever you have to do because it was like boom, that fast. So we went to a town that we've been to a million times before. And let me tell you guys, walking those antique shops, walking the streets, and we're on flat land. There were no hills, there were no valleys, nada. It was completely flat, and it was painful. And we had one of our restaurants we love. You have to go upstairs, get at one of our rooms was upstairs. Those stairs hurt the holy hell out of my hips. And I had to hold on to the banister. And I was like, how did I let myself get this far out of I don't even, you guys know what I'm saying. I couldn't believe how painful it was. Now, normally we would go up and down all those antique stores, and I'd be going up and down the stairs and checking everything. I had to stop and sit down in some of the stores. I had to stop and sit down on some of the parts of the streets with the benches. And it made me feel horrible. But it also was very eye-opening. It was like I didn't realize how bad I'd gotten since I'm at home digging another hole in a new couch, for those who remember the hole in the old couch. Just how much I need to move. It was very eye-opening, even to Steve, and God love him, he knows, not better, but he knows what to say and what not to say. And I was just like gobsmacked at how out of shape I was. So if anybody's watching this now or later and has the same issues now, let's see here. Whoops. This darn iPad. Now, Brenda, you may be feeling the same way I am. I don't know. But we got to get it. I got to get it. Oh, my iPad is just... I'm sorry, you guys. It's going to shut down on us. Okay. Becky says, having a reunion with my subs this weekend. It's been 1.5 years since we've all been together. Oh, Becky, I'm so happy for you. Have a wonderful time. That's fantastic. That's fantastic for everybody who's seeing their loved ones and stuff again. That's great. We don't have anybody we haven't seen. I mean, my son who's in Oregon, but that's because he's in Oregon. We do see my daughter and then Casey and Oliver, but that's, what fun. It will be active. Yeah, and Lori, 5 pounds, you don't feel that 5 pounds. And then you get to 10, and then, because it's... Well, where'd you come from, lady? I had to buy a cane for Disneyland. But then I left it here at home. That's another thing, getting around Disneyland. Holy cow, you guys. So, just a word of advice. Janet, the self-hatred is just mind-blowing, isn't it? It's just mind-blowing at how we can talk to ourselves and how things we can say to ourselves and feel about ourselves. And then we have kind people like Denise and the others up here are, take care of yourself, love yourself. If only it was that easy, right? It won't let me send my messages. I'm feeling miserably, completely lost my mojo, but found self-hatred. What won't let you send your messages? To me somewhere? Or to... It's hard. The self-hatred is the worst part, because you get that self-hatred, and then you got to dig out of that to try to get back to where we need to be on the program. Because you cannot do the program with self-hatred. And the more self-hatred you have, the further from the program you get. Oh, good. Okay. Janet. You know what? You and I need to get a private message going, because we have so much in common. Let's get a private message set up somewhere, so when one of us is feeling how the other one knows that feeling, we can talk. Well, Lori, you know what? Let me tell you something, my friend. I got rid of all my big clothes when I lost all my weight. And now I have to spend the money to buy the clothes. It was, I don't know. It's not that easy for everybody. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what to say to that because now I have to buy. I have so many clothes because I had to buy clothes that fit me. Um, Mima, I haven't been on here in months. I've been watching a lot of YouTube and I thought, oh, I miss my pals. I want to get on. I want to talk to them and see how everybody's doing. Hello, Amy. So and also my iPad's broken, so my touch screen isn't letting me do what I need to do. And then this morning I'm having coffee and I'm feeling better because I have a plan in place. So I thought I'll just jump on and see what happens. Okay, Janet, we'll work that out. But Lori, I know I keep coming back to you because you know what? I don't want anybody to have any false. I don't know how to say this. Well, I lost all my weight. I wasn't going to gain it back. Hell no, I wasn't. Why would I gain my weight back? I'm fantastic. Look at me. I lost 50 pounds. I think that was the time. I lost 50 pounds. I don't need these big clothes. Let's get rid of them and get some cute new smaller clothes. But I didn't know a pandemic was going to hit. You know, I didn't know my grandson was going to move out. I didn't know I was going to be in the depths of hell with depression and self-hatred, as Janet said. You don't know what's in the future, so I wish I hadn't given those clothes away because now I have to spend money that my husband's out making. Okay, then. I just don't want anybody to think that you're not, because I was that person who thought, I'm never going to put it back on. Hi, Hannah. Here I am. Maybe your vibes were calling me in, like Dr. Bombay, huh? And Lori, I hope you don't take any of this as like, well, listen to her spout off her shit, you know? I never in a million years thought that I would gain all my weight back and then some. And yet there I went. And then I thought, okay, so I thought when I put my plan into place, the first thing I have to do is accept myself for being heavy. I'm still the same person inside. I'm still me. My personality hasn't changed except for, you know, I'm not quite as bubbly as I was when I lost weight. We got to work on the self-love. And, you know, even though I have to put these huge clothes back on again, as much as I hate it, I can't start crying and crawl back into bed anymore. I just can't do it anymore. I can imagine. You know what? Mima, Esther lost her sister too. You guys, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Brenda. Becky said, it's hard for me to get rid of my big clothes because I've never kept the weight off. No sad faces. You'll get the weight off one of these days. Baby steps. Hang in here with me. We'll get it off. We'll do our best to keep it off until the next, you know, we don't know what lies ahead. Some people handle things better than others. I apparently didn't handle things very well. Also, with which I've spoken about many times in the past, with my depression and stuff, when I get down, I get really down. It's like being at the bottom. It's like those dumb commercials, you know, where the ladies are crawling out of the pit. Oh, God darn it, you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? It's breaking. I'm going to get out of the screen and see if I can fix it. You guys, I yeah, it's gone as far as it can go. Lisa, I saw you on there, but I didn't see what your comment was. All right, you guys, I can't see you. My screen has 25 different things on it, so I have to split. But if you can still hear me, I'm leaning over because on my screen, my face is right here. Come over to Instagram and talk to me over there. Darlene, I can see your name. I can see your guys' names. Dang it. You know what I'll do after my meeting and stuff today? I'll go over to Instagram and I'll go live over there. Maybe we can all talk, okay? Love you guys, and I'm so glad that you came on and joined me and listened to me. And we can do this. I can do this. I hope you guys don't mind if I say I for a while, because I need to put myself up there. All right, I can't get this close. I have no choice though. Let's see. Oh, it won't. It won't let me do it. All right, kids. See you later. Love you all. I bet it doesn't let me turn it off.